Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahushai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahushai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash, that belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopefully elect out there, you Akim to Sadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. I'm the priest Shaman. This week's topic. Hey man, I'm just gonna jump into Psalm 73. You know what I'm saying? I'm in transit. Just open up a chapter, put on the camera, and speak and prophesy, see what happens. So this is the book of Psalm 73 and 1. It says a psalm of Asaph. Truly. It says, truly, the Most High is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. Right now, clean heart, a pure mind, okay? Well, scriptures speak about being washed with the word. So those that have a clean mind are those that are adhering to the gospels, okay? The right way, all right? The way that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai intended. Stuff like calling upon the name of the Lord, being diligent, prophesying the downfall of America, okay? The things that the Most High commanded us to do. It says, but as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish. Now, who's the foolish? Esau, these other nations, 2/3 of the nation of Israel that are consumed with the cares of this world. You know, sometimes you see them wrapped up, getting blessed by doing left-handed things. All right. In other words, the Most High gave Satan control of the world, and Satan uses his physical counterpart, Esau. All right, and they're blessed and rewarded those that do wickedly. Sometimes you're like, damn, you on this shit catching hell. And you're looking at this wicked ass nigga, he's not going through it, but rather he's getting blessed worldly. So that split second, you might, man, what the fuck? But you know what? You gotta circle back and say, well, wait a minute, I'm looking for the greater prize. I'm looking for the kingdom of heaven. I'm looking at something that's for something incorruptible. And as we can see throughout history, the riches and wealth of this place is extremely corruptible. And like, they make themselves wings and fly the fuck away. It says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. And I just went into that, you know. Verse 4, for there are no bands in their death. Well, so really that third verse is really going more into Esau. So Salakia, really going more into Esau, because verse 4, when it says, for there are no bands in their death, these wicked elites, they have this money to pretty much any sort of top doctor, top whatever they need, they get it. Now, at the end of the day, 1 Samuel 2 and 6 tells you the Most High killeth and maketh alive. He also wounds and heals. So it's a Lord that's sanctioning whether the procedure or what have you go through. But I'm just saying, most of these elites, they dying in their sleep, man. All right, they don't really catch diabetes and high blood pressure, all these sorts of shit that Jake go through from the stress, the food they eat, these different complications. Esau is not really going through it, you know what I'm saying? Again, because they're having the best of the best. Now, like I said, going back to 1 Samuel 2 and 6, Benjamin Rothschild, that nigga died at a young fucking age, man. All right, the Most High took him out, and he was a part of the Rothschild family. So at the end of the day, it's Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai determining whether or not, you know, again, your life is extended. You know? But the Most High prophesied that in Genesis 27, Esau's blessing was going to be the fatness of the earth. And these Rothschilds are the 12 dukes of Edom coming back, reincarnated. So they're reaping the benefits of this present time, this present world, and they did it through wickedness, predator banking, rape, robbery, and murder. But Colossians 3 and 25 tells us that he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong that he hath done. And there is no respect of persons. So the Lord is going to get them eventually, okay? That's in Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. It says, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Right, they die peacefully. It says, they're not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Yo, bro, I remember one time, years ago, I was doing Lyft, and I spoke about this, man. I was in a a wealthy neighborhood. I was in Scarsdale. A tree had fell right into somebody's house. And the Edomite chick was just like, although, you know, she was just looking at it, her kid was playing on it. They weren't stressed about it. They weren't stressed about it because, well, the scriptures tell you money answers all things, right? It's like, yeah, well, we could pay that off and shit. Now, Jake, multiple jobs and this bill, that bill, the curses, so Jake might be on child support, just a bunch of bullshit. You stress the fuck out. But these wealthy Edomites, they're not, the shit that trouble them is minute things, you know? I remember again, I was in a very particular place up in Tarrytown, private secluded area for the wealthy. And again, I did a lesson on this. I saw one of the getaway homes. This is a getaway home, a retreat home for one of the Rothschild family. And the shit was enormous. You like, that's a fucking getaway house? Because guess what? They have islands. So the shit that, again, like it says, they're not in trouble as other men. The things that you're worrying about, they're not fucking worrying about, man. All right? They're not worrying about, man, I got debt to pay off. Shit, man, my car payments balance is due. They're not worrying about any of that, man. I got to pay my insurance. See? They're not worrying about shit like that. It says, neither are they plagued like other men, going into different diseases and ailments. Really, again, stemming back to the shit that they caused. All right? You think they shop at your version of our version of eating healthy is going to Whole Foods or Fairway Markets or something like that. Guess what they do? Freshly killed. Don't you know they got people that prepare? They gone, right? They're gone from their house. They're not by their house. They got people preparing breakfast and lunch, right? Even when they're not there. Preparing it just as if they were there. Because they could pop in and out at any minute from any one of these different retreat homes they have. And guess what? That meal got to be prepared as if they were there. It says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. And Andrew Tate mentioned this. He said, look, man, I came from a poor upbringing. And he got a couple $100 million. He got like a bill, right? And he said, even I find myself sometimes looking down on other people because it's like, who are you? You know, because yeah, I'm a billionaire. Now he said, imagine coming from a rich banking family that's had old money for centuries. Imagine how you would see people. So that would create an immense amount of pride. You would look at people like, just, you know, that's how come they could pass shit to create wars and kill countless lives, because they don't give a shit. They see you people as, they see us as like nothing, you know? It says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. So they're proud, man. When you rock a chain, you got a gold chain, a rope or whatever, you know, you proud to rock that shit. They boast in what they have, you know? And for, you know, look, they don't give no credit to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? They taking all that credit. They saying they did this and they did that. So they're not giving no credit to the Most High, these devils, you know? If anything, they praising Satan. So, reading on, it says, violence. It says, violence covereth them as a garment. And Genesis 9:6 tells you, whoso sheddeth man blood, his blood shall be shed. The so-called white man is responsible for so much bloodshed, man. Countless amounts of bloodshed. See what I'm saying? St. John 10:10, the thief cometh not but to steal and to kill. So the so-called white man is just a rape, robbing, murderous, treacherous, devious demon, you know? And that's how they got their wealth. And a lot of Edomites are saying, well, you know, yeah, my ancestors are fucked up, but I'm a good Edomite. I'm trying to change the world. I'm with inclusion and all this type of shit. But Isaiah 14:21, prepare slaughter for the iniquity of fathers. You got to pay for what you did, because you were those wicked Edomites and still are back then. And even if we can't find no proof of you doing anything against Jake in this life, it shit don't matter. All right, because the Most High judge people as a whole. You know, we weren't doing wicked shit in terms of, you know, the men that wanted to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the 7,000 that didn't bow down, they needed Baal. But guess what? We still went in slavery. So if you out there trying to search for an Edomite and you find an Edomite that never, oh shit, look, he never did nothing wrong to Jake his whole life and did it, Lord don't give a shit, man. You gotta pay. That's how the Lord works. Visiting the iniquities upon the third and fourth generation. It says, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. And they still want fucking more. That's what's so crazy about it. They want more. They got everything, but guess what? They still want to put a chip in you and monitor you. Here it is, the Lord then gave them everything, and they still want more. It says they're corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily, and the so-called white man loves to oppress. Okay, he's a devil. And if you can't see that, fuck you, man. All right. If you can't see it, then especially the IUIC talking about we shouldn't hate the white man. Fuck you, dude. You sold out. And notice we say so-called white because so-called mean commonly called white. I'm talking about Esau, Edom, the nation of Esau, Edom. It's not a skin color thing. It's a nationality thing. It says they set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walketh through the earth. So they talk shit against the Most High and his people. That's how come they change laws that deal with the scriptures. They do laws that go against the scriptures. And they proclaim themselves to be the Most High. They just, look, man, the Most High is going to get this devil, man. Okay? And the Most High is allowing this man to have his wickedness come to pass. That way that slate could be built up against him. So when judgment come, that judgment is going to overflow, man. I just approached my destination after this light change, so I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah Bashim, Rakakudash. That belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there. You Akim to Zadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. Shalom.